waking up. I wondered when you would come to. Don't struggle. These ropes are bound pretty tight. I think they'll only get tighter if you keep doing that. Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just going to teach you a bit of a lesson, alright? Let me take this thing off. It really doesn't help the situation. Okay, but seriously, why are you here? Sure, seems like an awful lot of swords for somebody who climbed up the mountain to go sightseeing. No, I know what you are. Just another little dragon slayer, come to claim a little bit of glory by butchering my kind, right? Well, it goes without saying that before I let you go, I'll have to confiscate everything dangerous and or shiny on your person, and then you can scuttle off back down the mountain where you came from, okay? And you don't bother us here again. I'm gonna go easy on you this time. And there won't be a second time, unless you really want to die. Okay? Right then, let's see what we have here. Sword number 1. Where'd you get this one from? Daddy buy it for you? Should have known. That being said, it is a very pretty sword. It'll make a nice addition to my collection. So, thank you. What, give it back and let you run off and kill one of my grandparents? I don't think so. No, this is mine now. You can get your daddy to buy you another one. I mean, if you're this bad at protecting it, I don't think you deserve it anyway. I think you should be thankful that I found you before the fully grown dragons did. If I could overpower you, then, goodness, you would be roast barbecue by now. But I won't let you get far enough to test that theory. Alright. Where did you say this was made again? I like to keep records, you know? Label things up. Oh, my hoard is very tidy, I have to say. None of those piles of random shiny things you'll find in some other dragon caves. Everything is categorized, labeled, and researched. Still lots of shiny things, though. Okay. Thank you for this. Let's see what else you have. Obviously, your sword on the other side. Similar in size, different design. Very detailed. I love the embossing work. true artist, I would assume. Who was the weaponsmith that made this one? I might commission him myself. Okay, and the sword itself, also embossed. Rather unusual design. Can't imagine it helps with combat. Very pretty though. Wow. I think this will be a nice, unique addition. Thank you so much for bringing your best swords with you. Put that here. And let's have a dig in your satchel, shall we? Why do you have this? Don't tell me this was you. Of course not. I should have suspected. So, you also steal other people's things. You just steal their glory, huh? But you already know that dragon tails bring good luck. That is one of the reasons why we are so sought after. But we know how to defend ourselves. Quite well, in fact. As you may have already established. I wonder who this came from. Another clan, perhaps? Don't think we've had any deaths here for quite a while. This one looks fairly fresh. Do you happen to know? It should probably be returned to them. Burial rites and all that. I do so hate it when they take everything. Oh, really? In that case, I shall get in touch with them. Trust me, the luck these bring are not worth the wrath that follows. Now a very crude method, don't you think? Poison? Not that it could kill a fully grown dragon anyway. I imagine you packed this along for the journey home. Any jealous nobodies who would steal your achievements by putting a dagger in your throat in the tavern? Have them swiftly taken care of, discreetly with some of this in their drink. Is that right? Of course, enough of this could probably kill me too, but I think it would be about that much. Our immunity is quite strong even at my age. I think I'll save this. It could be useful in my journeys. You do know about Dragon Society, at least, right? If you are hunting us for sport. Well, what you see as dragons are actually very old, grand, high dragons. We start our life cycle as similar to human children, only with horns. As we grow, we also get our tail, although admittedly a lot smaller than it will be, and we start to develop some of our fire magic, or electric magic if you are a certain type of dragon to the north. Our job growing up is to protect our elderly, although elders in Dragon Society are certainly not the frail old women that you might associate with such a thing. Our elders are, of course, large dragons that need almost daily sacrifices of goats, sheep, cows, anything we can get our hands on, really. Even humans, if push comes to shove, although we try to avoid it. Yes, well, fire magic is quite temperamental. Unfortunately, I can't blow any out my mouth yet, but let's see. Here we go. How's that for an interrogation position? Balls of fire close enough to burn your hair away. But of course, I would never do that. That is, unless you gave me reason to. So, I still have many years left before I become a fully fledged dragon. In the meantime, we have to learn how to defend ourselves with more traditional methods. I am, of course, about 10 times stronger than your average fully grown human man, so I don't know if you could beat me in a wrestling match, but we also train to use spears, bows and arrows, fire magic, of course, and various other techniques to keep would-be hunters away. I think you would find if you got much further up the mountain than this, you would start to encounter booby traps of all shapes and sizes. Boulders that suddenly fall and crash down upon you. Pits that are hidden, containing sharp sticks or rocks. Fireballs chucked down at you from high ledges. All sorts would be in store, but lucky for you, I, benevolent me, have taken it upon myself to stop your silliness in its tracks and send you on your way without any casualties to anybody. It's a win-win. You get to keep your life, I get to keep your treasure, and the people further up don't have to waste their time redoing their traps after you so clumsily set them off. Good deals all around. Now, did you have any questions? Good. Everything should be quite clear by now. How long did you travel to get here? A long journey in store then, In that case, I won't take all of your gold. Just a little bit, as recompense. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Shall we say half? Okay, there we are. Thank you very much. I did so enjoy doing business with you. Let me get those ropes off you, shall I? No funny business. Oh no, these ropes would be quite useless against a dragon. Reserved for humans only. In fact, there's really not much that can hold a fully fledged dragon. There we are. Okay, straight down the mountain, no detours. I'll be watching you. And I won't be so kind and hospitable next time. Alright? Off you go.